Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I was just reading a Facebook article about some etiquette when borrowing or lending money to friends or family. And one of the commenters wrote that she had lost a good friend because she has ADHD, borrowed some money and kept forgetting to repay it. And when I asked her, well, what happened? What you borrowed the money for? Why didn't you repay it? She says she had since repaid it, but it was very late. She borrowed it because she forgot her wallet or something to that effect. And you know what? I used to lend money to friends, and oftentimes I never got it back, but I never really heard the story from the other side. This is my first time. Actually, this isn't my first time hearing it. I was staying in a hostel in Taiwan, and the conversation had come up as well, and I asked if the person had ever lent money or borrowed money, and this was a guy in his 40s, and he said that when he was younger, he had lost a few friends over borrowing money. I said, well, how much are we talking about? He said it was like $20 or $30, and I asked him, well, why didn't you repay it? He said he kept forgetting and stuff like that. And I never realized people actually forgot to repay. I always thought they were taking advantage of me. Hearing that these two people simply forgot kind of gave me a nice warm fuzzy feeling, because I always assumed that the people who borrowed from me that I never heard from again were taking advantage of me. And so I'd like to hear your story. Have you ever borrowed money and not repaid? And you can feel free to confess. You can use a fake YouTube profile if that makes you feel better, but I like to hear it. Were you trying to take advantage of somebody, or did you genuinely just kept forgetting? And were you too embarrassed after you had forgotten for so much time, right? It's kind of like if you've already defaulted on your credit card or your mortgage, and it's been so many years, and the bank hasn't even you haven't even heard back from the bank. Kind of like in 2008 when the bank didn't even want your house, right? It kind of makes it hard after 5, 6, 7 years. Even if you win the lottery, it kind of makes it hard to pick up the phone and call the bank, right? I wonder if it feels kind of like that. But more importantly, why did you borrow it in the first place? Like, I forget my wallet from time to time. I'm just about to buy lunch and I forget my wallet. I probably could find. I would imagine in most of those scenarios, one or more of my colleagues would be willing to lend me the money, but I've never felt comfortable doing that. I always assumed when I forgot my wallet at lunch, it was God telling me that I could go a little bit longer on my intermittent fasting. I love intermittent fasting. And I've had times where I've forgotten my wallet and inadvertently done a 26-hour fast when I meant to do an 18-hour fast. I've had times when that has happened. It's usually a good thing, right? And I save myself the perils that come with borrowing money. I don't know why people like to take the easy way out, though. I'm just curious. Have you ever borrowed money and not repaid? And what was the rationale behind it? I'm curious now. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show.